good syncing too.
Yeah,
That was good.
We got that down now. I mean,
Yeah.
you count to 3, you clap.
Easy clap.
I mean,
Easy.
what more can you do?
No, you can't do it. That's it. That's the perfected clap.
Welcome back.
Hey everybody, we're back again. Episode. I
It-
wanted to say 2.
Season 2,
Yeah,
episode 2.
That's how like anime goes now. They go on like a 3-year
you know-
hiatus, come back.
Yeah, we're like a Netflix show. It takes us 2.5 years.
Might get canceled.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Right when it gets good.
Yeah. That's what happened with the season 1. So, but we got a budget again.
Yeah.
And,
we just needed some financing.
We got switched over to a new, like Netflix and Prime.
Yeah,
new- a new-
Netflix
what is that
dropped
called?
us. Yeah. Netflix dropped us.
A new provider. That's what it is.
Yeah, Hulu dropped us.
Yeah, Hulu did
Picked
drop.
us up, maybe.
Who did?
DraftKings.
Oh, DraftKings.
DraftKings.
I did get a call after the pod.
Really?
DraftKings. So I wanted to announce it kind of like mid pod, but I guess I'll just say it now. DraftKings, hit me up. It's official. We are sponsored by and produced by DraftKings. So
Wow. I mean, this is a development, really.
it's huge.
Were they how'd they feel about our takes on Fanatics?
No, they loved it. They watched the pod at least 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was on the phone with them and I could hear us in the background. They were watching the pod as I was on the phone.
like they saw it and instantly
Yeah.
were like, I mean,
it was a go.
it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you bring back a smash hit like Legroom
Yeah.
for a season 2.
So now we're on DraftKings video player on their website.
Nice.
So,
You know, we'll hit you guys with that promo code in the description. It'll totally be there.
yeah,
Because we are produced
by
by DraftKings.
yes. And
Maybe once. Eventually.
yeah, if I forget to put it.
You might be fibbing, but
Legally,
We'll see.
legally, he might be fibbing.
Allegedly, I could be fibbing. This
here's the thing.
it could be a bit. Who knows?
Here's the thing. If in like a year from now there's a DraftKings link in our description, it's because we weren't fibbing
Mhm.
and we just forgot about it for a year.
Yeah, it happens. It totally happens.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the other Legroom podcasts don't have DraftKings.
Oh,
that's
They
yeah,
also
that's
don't.
true.
speaking
We're
on
the
that,
first
guys,
one.
there are some other legroom shows out there. But
Which is pretty disappointing because they came out like the last year, and we've had Legroom podcast for 3 years now.
we were the first.
So we're the
So-
OGs. Shout out India,
Mm-hmm.
but fuck these guys in particular from India that made Legroom podcast.
They stopped uploading 8 months ago, you said?
Yeah.
So
Also, I maybe shouldn't have said they're from India. I actually don't know where they're from.
You
So
don't
that
know.
they are just Indian men. So that might.
they could be from America.
Sorry, guys.
It's our apology.
I didn't.
our
I didn't watch their
official.
podcast, so I didn't pick up on any dialects or anything. But they are Indian men.
We might need
We
a.
have the legroompodcast.com though. We have the domain, so screw you guys.
I'll have
Yeah.
to start putting that in the description for the YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
check us out. Legroompodcast.com. You'll see our pretty faces.
And on Spotify, we have video now. Is that confirmed?
It is confirmed.
Yeah, we have video on Spotify. So if you have a premium membership and you're like, I don't like YouTube because of the ads, guess what? Spotify. So
No
follow
ads.
us. Give us 5
You
stars.
might get ads, but
You might get ads, but if you have premium, you won't. Right? No. Yeah.
well,
Until
yeah, we they still probably put ads on there because you get ads on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, but he
Even if
puts.
you
I
have
think he puts those there, doesn't he? He
well,
like sponsors.
I
Spotify.
mean, he has his own.
I guess
but,
I didn't-
like, if you pay for premium, you shouldn't get any ads.
Yeah, technically, but
See,
yeah.
technically, but Spotify does put ads in front of podcasts.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
If you're set up to get like ad revenue, like they do like the same thing as YouTube. Even if you have premium, you could still get a pre-roll.
Yeah. embedded in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we shouldn't have that.
Yeah,
I
luckily
didn't
for
watch
you,
it.
we don't have that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
great for you guys. You don't have to skip an ad.
Yeah, if we do get that, that sucks for you guys.
You
but
should watch it because it's gonna be. We can make our ads really fun
Yeah,
if we end
don't-
up getting
don't worry.
sponsored.
we'll put some high production bits behind these ads if we get them.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
we're a couple minutes in here.
big
and
intro.
We've we've added no sustenance to this podcast so far. So
they're just they were look. We're back, and I feel like we didn't make any big announcements. And the first one, we jumped right into it. But now that we're back and we have like our feet wet, I think that was good to just kind of add that.
yeah, we had
So,
to get the systems going again. Get a quick jump start. And now we're back at it.
thanks for the big views on the first episode. By the way, it's great. It's great to see our viewership.
Yeah,
is consistent from the last time.
Yeah, we took 3 years off, but we still are in the double digits for listeners.
Mhm.
So we're making
It's
it
great.
big time.
I mean, yeah. Thank you.
Maybe one day we'll hit those triple digits.
It's
but I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
think it's expected this year. We'll hit triple digits.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone that reached out and gave their condolences for our great and dearly missed friend Noah.
Oh, you're gonna do this to me now. Oh God, I can't do it again.
Like we said, the only reason we're here is to honor him, and I mean,
miss him a lot.
I just wish there was some way that he could come back to us. But I just don't think that's gonna happen.
I know. I mean, one day. Wait.
Wait.
I think. Hang on.
Oh, hello.
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Is this happening? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What was in this coffee?
What was in that toilet, bro? That multiverse is crazy.
Oh no.
Oh, didn't even hear me talking. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, this is the first time I'm hearing your voice.
That's crazy. Hello.
Everyone, welcome back.
Good morning. My
The
name
the
is Noah.
third legroom.
He's back. The original cast. We're all back. Look at us. I'm
This
back
is
from the
Noah in the
dead, by
flesh,
way.
everyone. We are not. This isn't the coffee. He actually
You
is
know how there's
with us.
clones now?
He is here.
I'm a Gucci Mane clone.
He is here.
So, if you didn't realize it from the last episode, that was a bit. Noah was not dead.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they understand now.
Maybe some people thought he
I mean,
was.
hey,
Yo,
for people just listening, they might,
that's true.
they might not
Do we have any
even know
newbies?
who we're talking about yet.
Any
That's
newbies
true.
that are here, I love you. All of our old casts and fans, I love you. We have a new member to our crew, and he is quite the help. Man, Anthony, give it up for yourself, dude. I'm
Whoa.
gonna give it up for you. Goodness. I'm just rolling this bleezy. I'm sorry. It'll get there. So, how are you boys
Yeah.
doing? How's this?
Yeah, Noah's been a little busy in the kitchen.
Being dead.
Getting stuff. Obviously, you see me back there like Rachel Ray. Hey, man.
We didn't know you were back.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you just appeared.
I told
Out
you,
of
man,
thin
that's-
air.
I went to the bathroom, our last cast.
That's where you were.
I couldn't tell you what I felt.
That's what you meant. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he's been a long time in that bathroom.
It's a
Bro.
dumper.
I've been out of this world. I'll tell you what, the best thing to this world, this new multiverse, whatever this is, Elden Ring. What the hell? I didn't know you guys had good video games still. Back in my universe, yeah, there's still shit.
Is this?
Still
Are we?
shitty.
Okay, wait. Are we building? Is this a new Noah?
We have a
Did the other one
multiverse.
die? Yeah. Are we building a?
so Noah is dead.
Noah's actually dead.
Are you a different universes, Noah, or are you like a clone?
Different universe, definitely. Clones are for children, okay. You'll get
Okay.
there. We'll
Wow.
get there.
So,
it's coming. in
we
a
don't
couple
like
years.
clones
It's coming in a couple
here.
years. You'll
So
get
so
there.
we hit a Mandela effect. Noah came back.
It's not the first time. it's
But
gonna
he
happen.
has the memories.
And you guys have the loop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just rolling the blunt still.
And maybe
I know it takes me
the-
forever to roll a blunt.
So the toilet was the way to get.
The toilet's
A
the
new
portal.
You
Noah.
guys want to go there?
Well,
pretty lit.
we might be down another podcast member then.
Yeah.
So
We could. Okay, we could take the whole cast there.
maybe one day we'll have to take a
Bro.
interdimensional toilet transfer.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
always, it's like, is that like Harry Potter where they stand in the toilet, they just flush the toilet?
Oh
They-
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not that. Like, it's way more simple. Than that. It's more like, if you want to party with Hitler, you can go party with Hitler.
Oh,
Wait,
hold on.
It's easy. It's pretty
Okay.
easy. Are we? Couple doo-doo-doo-doots.
you know, I don't know how we got to Hitler already. That's
It's been a while. Hey guys, welcome back. Whoa. Not gonna lie.
Would it be a legroom episode if we didn't mention Hitler? I don't know if we ever did. In
yeah.
the first
I
place, but-
personally,
Would be a legroom episode if we
I
had
don't think I
light.
want to party with Hitler.
No, I'm just saying you could.
I mean, you could, yeah.
We don't support Hitler on
In a
this
sense.
pod.
Although,
Alright.
if you did party with Hitler, would
just
you
gotta-
lace?
You gotta.
I mean, you lace his drugs because he was doing tons of drugs.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
a
yeah, he
meth
was.
addict. To
Yeah.
death. What?
I mean,
The Nazis? Imagine going to fight the Nazis.
Germany.
You just see a methed up, roided Nazi.
Well, that's why like Germany was so good at World War II. I mean, they took over France because of meth.
Okay.
They gave all their tank
Makes sense.
soldiers, like pretty much everyone in the German military, just had meth pills, and they just take the meth, and then they broke through the front lines of France, and they're like, "We're just gonna be up for the next 2 days," and then they were in Paris. No one could catch up to them from France because they had to sleep.
Yes, pull it up.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
outrageous. They were outrageous. Good. But I mean, at the same time, a lot of them didn't want to be there. I mean, they just had to, or they're gonna
Well,
fucking
yeah.
work your
I mean,
ass.
I feel like most people in the German military during World War II probably didn't want to be Well, you would
Well-
hope they didn't want to be Nazis.
I mean, if you know about that, I mean, you got to go back to the Russian-German Civil War. Way worse than anything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
it was, that shit was
Civil War, like
yes, their Civil
pre-
War.
pre World War II.
Pre World War II. Maybe World War One. I'm not positive on that.
I
Don't
feel
check
like
me
we
on
need
that.
Jacob here for this.
But that shit.
Yeah, can
was
somebody
crazy.
can we just
We getting history right now? Okay. I've been listening to my history podcast lately, or audiobooks while I'm working and shit. I've been finding out a lot about the Indians and the what are they called? What's that main Indian group called again? Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I'm assuming we're talking about Native Americans.
yes, Native American.
Well, because we already brought up Indians once.
yeah,
so
we're canceled the second
It's okay.
episode.
It's okay. No, that's fine. The fuck?
Here at
We
Legroom.
corrected it.
yeah,
We're keeping it.
we've
too,
just
but-
made 2 slightly racist comments and brought up Hitler in the first
It's
20
fine.
We're
minutes.
cooked.
It's fine. No, we're not. No.
No,
Nah.
it's-
We can get crazy. No, but yes, this said Native American tribe.
absolutely.
Yes.
I'm still trying to remember
Absolutely.
them while I'm gonna talk about them. But they were just so brutal, and so they were like the bottom ranks of any Native American tribe. All the other Native American tribes hated them. They were like, this is from the doc, everything. They said they are the shortest, weakest, ugliest Native Americans that you could come out with.
Whoa.
I swear. Swear.
That's how
But-
they describe
but-
them.
But
yeah.
when
Verbatim.
the English and everybody came over and horses were introduced, they became the top ranking Indians.
Can we pull this
using
up?
Because
horses.
they were like all jockeys.
Yes. What's the please look up the tribe.
We're
Best
we're-
horse
Chat
Indian
GPT.
Native American tribe. I don't know.
I mean,
I need some.
Because
Chat
it'll be the first, I
GPT.
promise you.
The
That's
way
so
you're
much
prompting
better.
it is insane.
ChatGPT is almost better than Google now.
I use it probably 75% of the time.
Yes.
Oh, the
yes,
command
the
sheets. Word to
command
Joe
sheet.
Rogan.
yeah.
And
Nice.
so there was this one instance where there was this village that they were pillaging, and there's this lady holding a baby, so they, excuse me for the graphic content, but we're getting nuts.
Do we need
Um,
a trigger warning here?
So
That's yeah. That I think that was a good one. That
they
was-
lifted the baby
just in case.
out of the hands of the woman, continued to bash this baby, do some more
Oh my god.
horrible things to it, and then handed it back to said mom. But then the baby's still alive, so they tied the baby up to a horse and then continued to ride the horse down the road. Yeah, Native Americans are pretty brutal alongside
Yeah.
everybody else.
Well-
so I'm not talking shit either. Okay.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
pretty bad.
I mean-
like, but I'm just learning all this, and it's pretty crazy to hear all this. Like, what the
Really,
hell?
once you go back, even like 200 years, everyone was brutal.
Oh yeah.
Like there was no decency with anything. It's like, especially every 100 years further back you go, the more just awful people were. It's like, I mean, we still are. It's just
It's a different type.
you can't get away with the average person can't get away
Oh,
with
no.
being awful. But like 500 years ago, you could just go smash
You
a
know
baby
how-
to death, and
Oh,
what's anyone gonna do about it?
you know how bad they
No
toned
laws.
down Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead 2.
The Wild West was so outrageous. They had to. That game is not crazy compared to what
Oh,
it really was.
Red
Like,
Dead? Well-
compared to like racism and murder and all that. Man, it was insane. Wild West stuff.
Well, I mean, when you play Red Dead 2, you know, like Arthur, he's like a gay ally. You know, he loves women.
Yeah.
That's not realistic, probably at all. I mean, I love Arthur Morgan, but
No, you're right.
I didn't say that
Right.
name right at all. But I'm just
You
gonna
can retry it.
move
You can
on.
retry it.
Arthur Morgan, great character.
I mean, OG.
But what if he
Absolute
really
homie.
been that nice of a guy?
Oh no.
There were probably guys that were like,
You never know.
you know, like that then,
Yeah,
but
but
they
when you're
probably weren't
I don't know.
super
as
cool
deep.
cowboys.
He seems
and
super
stuff.
methodic and shit, and that was way too advanced.
Yeah, if we're going
I don't know,
accurate
man.
to the times, there probably wasn't like a.
because like
Especially if he's a cowboy.
if
and
you're
how he was
hanging out with
raised.
all those other people,
Yeah,
do you still
you're
care?
not. Yeah, you're
I mean,
doing some terrible shit.
Because I mean, you can still have willpower and shit on the inside.
Oh yeah, I guess. But
And he kept that little journal. You know, that's where like his emotion was. Because you know,
Oh, he was a
the
softie.
fake masculinity. You know, you gotta be
Yeah.
Oh,
hard at all
yeah, yeah.
times. You know,
He was such a
That's-
sad boy.
the fuck. You know,
Red
He
Dead
wasn't afraid
2
to whoop that ass if he needed.
is just a really good game. But like the beginning of that game is so bad. You know, like the 7
yeah.
hours of just
Oh,
trudging through snow,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
is something Rockstar is great at doing. Is I mean, it was a little better with GTA 5, but they have a lot of games
It's still
that
same.
like you
Still
gotta
same.
play 5 hours
Of
before
intro.
anything good happens, and then it's like the best game of the decade.
Yeah.
But they always put the first 5 hours are just like, hey,
Cruise.
you're driving around, you're
going to
walking
restart
around.
the game, new game plus, and you got to go through 5 hours some bullshit just to
Oh,
have
yeah.
fun
I'm not doing
with
it.
your
Oh, yeah.
actual
I beat
character.
it. I'm not doing it again.
Honestly,
way.
though, GTA 5, do you realize how much of a movement and how much money people are going to make off this game?
6?
Oh, 6, you mean?
Yeah, 6. Duh.
I mean, if it
Crazy
comes
to say. It's crazy to think.
when it comes out, we'll see.
I mean,
Definitely.
After-
Streaming, everything.
Yeah.
supposedly they already spent
Facts.
like $1 billion making it.
Yeah, trust
my
me, it's gonna
gosh.
be it's gonna be fucking nuts. So
The comments on like Instagram were like it's like a funny reel, and it's like this happened before GTA 6 came out. Do you see those?
yes, actually. But I mean, like, bro, look how long it took for Red Dead 2 to come out, and like nobody really gave a fuck because nobody was thinking about it. But we've been thinking about ever since we've seen Red Dead 2. We're like, damn, what can they do to GTA 6?
You know what else
though?
happened
What?
before GTA 6 came out? Legroom started back up.
Whoa, legroom
True.
before GTA 6. You're
Legroom
right.
s-
Chill.
Legroom
That's-
started, ended, came back. All before
Oh,
GTA 6 came out.
It's
Wow.
true. It's the
We've been
prophecy.
doing a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
GTA 6 is gonna break a lot of records.
And people.
And the thing with Rockstar,
A lot of people are gonna quit their jobs.
Oh,
to
yeah.
just-
the thing with Rockstar is somehow they're like the only company that can spend $1 billion making a game, and you could almost guarantee it's gonna be an amazing game. There's not many studios
not
that
wrong.
like never miss.
Trying to think of one.
I think they're the only studio actually.
I mean-
yeah, they didn't sell out and
Because Dark Souls 2 did suck a little. So
Hey,
we gotta throw
whoa,
that-
Hey.
We gotta throw that out there.
whoa.
We gotta throw that out
Um,
there.
that's a hot
I'll just-
take,
it is a hard
God.
take.
and I strongly disagree.
We're going there.
We will go there. I mean, I'm just saying compared to I like Dark Souls 2 because of the weapon variety, but compared to everything else, nah.
I think Dark Souls 2 is
Best
the
variety of
best
weapons.
FromSoft game.
Whoa, this is a very hot take.
It's not a bad game. It's better than one.
Okay,
Whoa,
I will say-
whoa. Oh my god.
It's better than
I will
one.
100% say Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark
I
Souls
just
1.
say
The only thing that makes Dark Souls 1 the best Dark Souls game is you can beat it in like,
that
an
doesn't make
hour.
it the best.
Like,
though.
you can
No,
speed run.
No, that doesn't
It's a
make
quick
it the
game.
best though. Because
No.
then what's the? It's just you.
no, it's
Diddle daddle.
I guess what
it's
yeah.
the most nostalgic and it has the most replay value because you can sit down if you played Dark Souls 1, if you beat it multiple times, you could sit down at any point in your life, play Dark Souls 1 and beat it
True.
in less than 20 hours.
But once you beat a Dark Souls, not gonna lie, after like 2 times, it just becomes a boss run.
Exactly. That's like Dark Souls 2 though. I mean,
I never beat it.
it's
I'm gonna be honest.
Dark Souls
I'm not
2
talking mad shit, but I am talking shit. right
Dark Souls
now.
2 is almost as long as Dark Souls 3. It's a long game. It's like 3 times, maybe 4 times the length of Dark Souls 1.
So I'm like playing Dark Souls 3 right now, and Elden Ring at the same time. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm also
Damn it, dude.
I'm also playing Dark Souls 3 right
Going
now.
from
Really?
those controllers to those controllers are like, yo, chill. What the fuck?
Okay, you switch to Elden Ring, dude. You're jumping all over the place on
yeah,
accident.
I can't jump in this fucking game like I can't do my jump smash. What the fuck?
There's nothing more infuriating in Dark Souls than you see an item a foot above you, and you just
Oh,
you just can't get it. It's like
and like
I don't know how to take a step.
I'll be real though, Elden Ring players who've never touched a Souls game do not realize what a grind is getting back to the boss after you fucking die.
Oh yeah,
You want to be adventurous, explore all this stuff. You get to the boss, they die. They're like, "There's no Sake of America, dude." What,
dude. Listen, I mean, if you think walking back to a boss in Elden Ring is hard, go fight Seath the Scaleless and walk all the way through the library, walk on the 2 invisible bridges, get past all the clamshells, then go fight him and try to cut his tail off without dying. You gotta fight like 15 golems before you get there, 2 moonlight butterflies. Yeah, there's worse boss runs, but
I think
Seath the Scaleless, bad boss run.
I think these takes are crazy. I think for the record, I just want to say my take is
Has to be
Dark
mine.
Souls 1 is the best. I think the replay value is there. I think level design is insanely good. I think let's see what else. It is nostalgic because it was my first Souls game, but
it's valid.
I think 3 is the hardest in my opinion.
Yeah,
3 might be the hardest, and then Elden Ring is great, but the replay value is rough because you had to like travel
Elden-
super far to be,
Well,
you know.
Elden Ring has good enough replay value. The problem is it has very low replay value if you're trying to be a completionist. If you want to do everything, it's almost impossible to want to replay it just because that's a 100-hour commitment you're making.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
Um,
lot. But two, I'll just say this too:
You guys are
the
outrageous.
soundtrack
That's
for
a hot
for
take.
Dark Souls 2, that when you walk into Majula for the first time, that the soundtrack is just great.
Oh yeah.
That
I-
starting area is so good.
I
The
will say-
sunset and
You mean
It's great.
Limgrave?
no, 2 is Majula, right?
Oh, that's
Choose
talking about
Majula.
Elden Ring.
Limgrave's Elden
Limgrave
Ring.
is the
Elden
yeah.
Ring definitely has great replay value. I don't know where you're
it's
coming
just
ju-
a
you,
it's a bigger commitment than like any of the other
No,
ones, because
you're thinking too hard about it.
I will say it's like it's cool that they save all the locations that you visited, so you just know where they're at.
well, that brings up a great point because when we're saying replay value, are we saying New Game Plus? Because my perspective of
Mhm.
I mean both. I'd
replaying
say.
would be fresh game.
Oh, fresh game.
I mean, yeah, definitely fresh game.
Whoa.
That's how you.
I was
have to
thinking new
start.
game.
No, because
Wow.
New Game,
Because that's
you're
like
just,
you're too OP, dude.
you're just
Like,
boss running.
Yeah, you're just murking everything. Wow. What do you mean?
You
Am
gotta
I
do
the only one that
fresh-
had this take? Anthony, do you have this take with New Game Plus or replay?
Well, I don't play any of the Souls or Elden Ring, so
Is there any game you like love that's single player that you could just play over and over?
Dying Light.
Okay, Dying Light. That
But,
has New
like-
Game Plus though. Would you restart it or would you have New Game?
I do usually New Game Plus.
See, okay, that's
so,
what
like,
I'm
I keep
saying.
all my
I'd
weapons
say-
and stuff.
But
I usually have 2 saves of New Game Plus and then OG.
And-
yeah,
And would you start? You would. I mean,
Because New Game Plus is for me to like sit back, smoke, drink a beer or something, and just by myself and just fuck around. You know,
new.
because
I
it's
guess
already there.
I could see what you're saying with like starting fresh. You have a new build, whole
You
different
gotta
build.
actually
There's so many different
focus
builds
and
you can
do your
have,
thing.
so I get that. So I see that there is
Or
there
In
is
most-
replay
I'd
with
say
that.
in pretty much any game,
I don't,
like Red
I don't
Dead.
go back to play just to play because I hardly ever play single player games. I go
Outrageous.
back to
Outrageous.
get achievements.
Man,
So like,
That's true.
yeah.
I'll only restart completely if that's like what has to happen.
I say it's both.
understandable, though.
That's my end take in that. I say both have good value
Here's the thing.
for the Souls games.
Every Souls game has value in replaying it. It's just, I think Dark Souls 1 is the most replayable, just in the sense it's shorter.
Yep.
It's simpler. Like,
Agreed.
I mean,
It's just so fun.
it's something you can sit down on a Saturday if you have the day off or something. Play for 6 hours and beat the game. Elden Ring, if you're starting a new character, level 1, you're not beating that game in 6 hours. I mean,
no, I don't
people-
want to beat
people
a game in 6
can.
hours. You know, I don't know. I'm never like. I like the challenge, the long run.
I don't know. Maybe I just replay the
'Cause
Dark
I'm-
Souls games too
Yeah.
often
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. I'm newer too to
That's-
the Dark Souls era.
I am gonna say, just because, you know, I might get some slack for saying Dark Souls 2 is the best because
I don't think it's a bad game. I like Dark Souls too.
Because
I
I
know
will
it's
say,
a tough take.
mechanics wise, like it's got some
Definitely
bad
Elden Ring.
mechanics. You only have 4 direction movement, so like it's super clunky. There's a lot of problems with Dark Souls 2, but
Yeah.
I think it has aged wonderfully, and especially Scholar of the Last Sin,
Yeah.
I mean, every FromSoft.
has aged well.
Yeah, honestly, I feel.
I didn't play Bloodborne or Demon Souls.
I've never
no,
played either
except for
as
Demon
well.
Souls. Fuck Demon
so
Souls,
I
dude.
want to play both.
I've looked into.
I
Demon
hear that
Souls
they're-
recently.
Porting Bloodborne or something to
Wow.
PC.
That's a whole conspiracy.
It's a whole conspiracy. Can
There's
we?
a whole
Yeah.
Jamie,
conspiracy
pull it
behind
up.
that.
Yeah.
Pull up the Bloodborne conspiracy.
Yeah, the conspiracy with Bloodborne.
Because I heard recently that Bloodborne's coming to PC, and I couldn't be more excited
Well-
because I hear Bloodborne's great.
I've heard that as well. It's supposed to have been for a
Wait,
while.
Whoa,
The
Owen's
problem
never
with it
played.
is Demon Souls got a remake.
Yeah.
You know, like all the other Souls games have gotten like upgraded for PS5 or whatever.
No, it was recent. That's a 2015 article.
Bloodborne's
problem with
considered the
Bloodborne
best FromSoft
is-
game.
Some people say.
It's not FromSoft.
Or,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, wait, isn't it
It's-
Souls Universe?
It's made by FromSoft, but it was contracted from PlayStation.
Oh.
So the problem with that is they think Sony lost the source code for Bloodborne, and that is why there hasn't been a
No.
remaster or a remake.
Because they just lost it.
Because anytime FromSoft's asked about it, they're like, "Yeah, we'd love to,
But we don't.
What is the what's the conspiracy? Is it this?
Look up Bloodborne lost source code."
I also know that there's like an alien lore to it too, which I think is
Yeah.
super cool. I mean,
I personally
it's
like
a huge rabbit hole.
You get guns.
Yeah, I mean it's
do.
crazy.
I see that.
This game is. I wish I had a PlayStation at the time, but I was Xbox.
I like the yeah, there's that Reddit link right there, the second one.
Yes, let's take a look. Okay, we have Reddit pulled up.
What's the spoiler?
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no like no one's confirmed
What is the
it.
top comment there? Z.
Yeah, Reddit's a little outrageous.
Yeah. It's
It's
just,
either Reddit or ChatGPT. I look up stuff. So
Yeah. It's just like everyone's like,
works.
why haven't they remade it? Or because that's the thing is, it's not just that it's not remade; it's that they've never patched it for the PS5, even though it's a PlayStation
like
exclusive game.
post launch,
Yeah,
they've
like
never had a patch.
they haven't enhanced it for the PS5. It's a PS3 game.
What? Wait a
Well,
second.
you got to think about which games are biggest on the PS5.
Or no, it was a PS4 game.
Yeah, it was PS4.
Like
But
Sony.
It's
actually.
not. I
Like-
mean,
I mean, they remade Demon Souls
True.
years ago.
Which
Sony is a Japanese company, and they did switch in that time from floppy disk to like 21st century. So I mean, how many floppy disks would it have taken?
Yeah, maybe let's go to Japan. We'll go to a bunch of auctions. We'll try to find the floppy disks with Bloodborne source code on it.
at this
I'm not
point,
I'm not gonna lie though either. From what I just said, like the biggest communities on the PlayStation, I'd say are 2K and probably Madden. Honestly, I'd say more people play sports games on the PlayStation.
But those are-
So
Are
I
those
would-
exclusive?
degenerates. That's
DJ.
Yeah.
yeah. PC has League,
I'd say honestly,
PS
definitely.
has sports.
Play- the
There's
PlayStation?
more EA
But
with
there's-
PlayStation than Microsoft.
They did have Last of Us, but that's not a thing.
Yeah,
I-
it was dope for a second.
I say Silent Hill is
It's
a big one.
yeah,
That's like a huge.
I don't know.
but they're coming out with this new Silent Hill. That's I think it's open
Yeah.
to every console.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be.
I
PC
think
too.
as far as like consoles go, the only reason they even exist anymore is entirely Madden, FIFA,
Oh, yeah.
2K,
FIFA, 2,
and
FIFA
COD.
and 2K. That shit goes crazy
and racing
on
games. It's just
PlayStation.
like
Well, yeah.
you
and
get
like
some
streaming and shit. If it's not on the Xbox, like if it's a sports game, if it's 2K, it's on a PlayStation.
I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that. That's like, but it's on
If it's not a
Xbox
PC.
too, though.
it is.
But
It
it's
is,
the
but,
community
like-
is just huge on
Yeah.
Yeah.
PlayStation. That's
I-
crazy.
I would like to look into that a little. Like, what are the percentages of Xbox and PlayStation users that they only play like 3 games a year, and 2 of them are
Biggest
just
games on
Madden and 2K?
Right. I need to see this.
You know,
yeah.
like I feel like
Wh-
half
a rant on the game multiverse.
Multiverses?
I played it for like a
Wait,
day.
what game is it?
It's that Warner Brothers like Smash Bros game multiverse.
Oh, I
Multiverse
heard it was
is-
shitty.
was pretty fun. It's back now.
Is it?
Yeah. Which
Why is this guy going on about it though?
I feel that. Nah, that's about a couple games I could go on just like that.
Well- Wow, this guy's really upset about it.
you know one game I could say that about? Halo Wars.
Oh,
you don't like Halo Wars?
Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that tabletop. bullshit.
Oh,
The fuck?
I don't know.
All
Give
these
me, give
takes
me
today.
the gun.
I like
Oh.
I like RTSs.
Other than the new Jurassic Park game, you could be a fucking dinosaur, or you could be the
That does look
tabletop
pretty fun.
bullshit too. It's pretty fucking raw. I'm not gonna. I've seen a lot
That's
of shit.
crazy.
All right, y'all can talk your shit, but you knew you fucked with dinosaurs when you were a kid, so fuck you.
Wow. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, because you only play Destiny anymore.
Listen, let me talk. Let me talk about it. Let me talk my
Which
shit.
isn't bad.
Let me talk my
Destiny go
shit.
crazy.
Because Bungie's fucking up. Do you hear?
Destiny's.
When are they
garbage.
not?
Destiny's only
Every
garbage because of
company.
the company. It was a great game, the first game.
Okay, no.
It was a great game.
No.
It was
Cap.
a good
First
game.
game,
Love
Cap.
it.
It was okay.
Cap?
It
Cap.
wasn't
I have,
great.
like,
Well, there wasn't enough
500
there to make it
Oh,
great.
Oh,
It was 5 minutes of a campaign,
guys, you're
and then it
shitting
was
on
all
me.
multiplayer. Get the fuck out of here.
You're
Here's the thing.
saying
It
this,
was
but
a
you played it.
No,
Okay.
but it was a cool grasp on what they had, but then 2 took it to where it needed to go.
The last good game Bungie made was Halo Reach.
Oh.
He ain't wrong.
I mean,
dog.
post Halo Reach, it was a rough history, but just
People love Destiny. Personally,
Wait, what else did Bungie make?
they
That's-
only made Destiny
about
I
to
mean,
say,
they made like
and that-
indie games
and Marathon.
that we don't
Who
really.
wants to play?
no one
those?
plays,
except if it's -4 games.
But yeah, but Bungie is owned by Sony. They laid off 70% of their workforce.
Yeah, you see how shitty the PlayStation is. God,
I think Sony can make it
you
good.
can't even stand your PlayStation up anymore.
Sony's gonna
dudes.
make Destiny good again. Okay,
It's.
we're gonna have shitty little DLCs.
I feel like we
in
didn't need
between.
a Destiny
Look at-
3. They
look at
could have
that,
just did it.
They went
Wait, this is Bungie.
Halo.
Okay, nah. All those Halos are bombs as fuck.
They went Halo, Halo 2, 3 years apart. Halo 2, Halo 3, 3 years apart. Halo 3 ODST,
Wait,
For
go
2
up for-
years,
Nah, don't even go up. That's
and
94.
Reach the next year.
Ugh.
That's it.
That's
Reach was the
gross.
best. I'll say Reach and 3 have my draft pick.
Yeah, 3 when Halo 2 though.
I
Man, that
never
shit
played
was
ODST.
Crazy.
Which I hear
ODST
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 is
is cool,
great.
but it's not.
ODST is
Oh.
good.
It's like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
It's more like you're
It's a lot
playing
of
a
lore.
horror
It's
game.
a lot of lore.
like,
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah,
like you're
too.
playing like
'Cause you're
Resident
night vision
Evil
most of the time.
Hmm.
because you don't want to fight anything.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
yeah,
You're
creeping.
just a
You're
dude.
creeping most of the time.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
You're not
I'm
a
seeing
chief.
I'm seeing Xbox 360. You said the servers are down now for 360. They're like
are.
completely
Yeah.
down forever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
Are
sad,
PS3
isn't it?
servers up?
I think they're still up.
I
They're still
don't know.
up. Is Wii servers up?
We
Yeah, they
we
have to be, yeah.
and
That's
uh
Nintendo. They're not giving up.
we've been down.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Wii shop, the 3DS shop, the DS shop are all down, and they're like, yeah, maybe we'll let you access your games that you bought digitally
Oh.
in the future when
But
we
we'll see.
remaster
I think
them,
I saw
but
some stuff
you'll
on
have to
that.
buy them again.
Well, that
Oh,
doesn't
shit, dude.
answer
Which thankfully
anything for people's question. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Microsoft is nice and you just have the same account.
Bill
for some
Gates
reason-
just got too much damn money. He's like, here, take that shit.
For some reason it took like 2018 before Nintendo's like, maybe we should like have a universal account system for
Took
our
him.
whole
I don't know why it took him that long.
company. Yeah, it's like yeah,
I guess it's
PS3
just
is
because
good.
Xbox has like backwards compatibility. Is that the only reason? Probably why.
And I feel like more games are going off on Xbox right now than PlayStation.
you can play like all the games though.
Yeah.
on the one,
PlayStation-
You can play
so-
original Xbox
Yeah.
through.
PlayStation's fallen off. They're not yet.
It's because the
But-
PS5's already talking about coming out with a new PlayStation. And this PlayStation hasn't even been out how many years?
Not even
Well-
10.
Well, they
'Cause-
just put
It has,
They're
but
just
like nobody could get them.
true.
Oh, they're still
'cause
like
COVID.
Are they a
And
backward?
like, don't
still?
they? Then they have a
You can get-
recall for like standing them up.
I don't think so.
I heard like they'll overheat if you stand it up. You gotta lay them down.
They did change some.
They
thermals.
they changed the
Midway through.
design twice.
That's outrageous if you think about it.
I mean,
Yeah, how did they not
That's fucking nuts.
after like testing it know that?
I don't know. EA just announced that Jedi Survivor is coming to PS4 and Xbox One in September.
Whoa.
So they're releasing a game they released last year.
They're like, hey guys, we know how much you like Jedi Survivor, so
Well,
and we
they
know you
just
have it on
keep-
PC, but
they
if you have an
just-
Xbox,
this is something you can actually look up, Anthony. The percentage of players still on PS4, because I think it's like 45. It might be 60%
Are we comparing to
to PS5.
Xbox?
Yeah.
49 million people.
oh, or there's more on
Yeah, this is the
PS4 than
thing, so, like,
PS5.
Hell yeah!
PS4
Can't nobody
has-
fucking get that.
It has
piece of
more
shit.
monthly active users.
That's crazy.
Less gameplay hours, but the consoles are on.
I guess maybe for streaming,
Well,
like
you-
just
I mean,
video, like
uh,
Netflix and shit.
Yeah, but 1.4 billion gameplays hours is still a lot
Well,
compared
but
to 2.4.
I feel like
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 is still in that era. Like even the Xbox S, the little white ones and all that, like they're just still so newer to the world. I don't know. They haven't had enough time to spread, and they're not like as like basic of hardware. I'd say they're kind of a little hardier to get. I'd say
The new
Yeah.
Xboxes.
and PlayStation
I mean, look at that though. There's 7
compared to like the
million.
360s. Think about how many 360s are out there and shit compared to like newer Xboxes and stuff like.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
They
Bro,
are
we could
way
have
more.
like 4 fucking 360s
Yeah.
right now sitting right there.
I think PS2 is still at the top. Switch is coming up though. I don't know if they're gonna get there.
2010 is when the
they are.
1 and the 4 came out, right?
Cause Switch is still low key limited. Like, imagine if Nintendo introduced like Microsoft games to the Switch.
That would
Fucking
never
crazy.
happen, but
No, I-
crazy.
will it? I mean, I guess they have like COD and weird
I think
shit.
Xbox's plan is they want to be like EA Play. They want to be on the Switch and on the PlayStation. I think that's the long game.
Facts.
is-
Especially from the
Oh.
They
Helldivers
wanna-
stuff. Oh man.
Yeah, they want to get the cloud streaming. They want to have the PC Game Pass. They want it all to be
Just-
universal. And I think unless they put on another console and they actually steal some market value, I don't think they want to chill at 20 million consoles.
Mm-mm.
Like, I think they'd be completely fine just being a service. Although I feel like its strategy's sort of changed a little.
Bro, the Nintendo Wii numbers are fucking nuts. That
Dude,
are up there.
there's almost as many Quest 2s as there are Series S and X.
Oh.
There's n-
Who the hell
and
using
all
the
of
Quest?
those are sitting on a shelf
I
somewhere.
hate it, though.
Nobody uses them.
Granted, Series X and S, I feel like they're mainly only like American consoles.
Mm,
Like, I feel like
right.
it's not a
I
very
mean,
international.
overseas, it's like just PlayStation.
PlayStation just has a foothold on.
Nah, dude,
Yeah.
how the fuck
Every
is
country
Sega still
other
going
than America.
crazy?
Although I almost guarantee there's more PlayStation 5 sold. in
Ooh, a lot of
America
these
than
systems you can
Xbox.
put on one SD card now, though.
Where's the GameCube at?
N64 is sold well.
Nice GameCube. That's my shit. Nice.
And I wonder if those numbers, because you know those like little game sticks you could buy, and it would be like all the Atari games and all that. Like, I wonder if those numbers attribute to these.
I mean,
Separate.
These are just console sales, like
Okay.
overall.
Oh,
I mean, if you
okay.
look at that though, you got N64 sold pretty good. Then GameCube dropped. Then they had the Wii. So you got Xbox One, Series X. So if the trend continues, if they pull a
Why is
They
the
pull a
PlayStation
Nintendo,
5 right there
you
next
gotta
to
have
the
a
Xbox
dud.
One, though? That's what I
Mm.
don't understand. Why is 2020 that low right there?
well,
I don't know
'cause
if it's
that's-
going in order. or
It's
anything,
order
but, like-
most sold.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, PS2 is fucking amazing.
Okay, that's some sus stuff that the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color are listed as
The
one
same.
Nah,
because those are
Ah,
two
10-year
completely different consoles.
Yeah.
I mean, are they?
It's just color. You couldn't.
That's what I mean.
even-
It's only the color.
they use
They're
the same games.
It's the same fucking thing, though.
Yeah, but if you had a Game Boy,
I was never game. My shit wasn't rich enough. So
I mean, but also like if you're saying that anything from the Xbox One back could be put into the same because you can use the same games. Well, no, they're not interchangeable, but like you can backwards compatibility
I mean,
anything.
yeah, you could put a original Game Boy game in a Game Boy Advance. Didn't mean it's the same thing. I'm just saying, like, they had games that specifically only worked with the color and didn't with the Game Boy.
where's the PSP on here, bro? That bitch was so ahead of its time.
Wow, it's up there.
If that came out nowadays, I feel like they'd be balling.
I
But
feel like
they'd never
it's
make
ins-
good decisions.
It's insane. that
Isn't it like bigger though? It's
It-
not the PSP though.
the PS Vita.
Say they remodel the PSP.
Oh, the Vita.
The Vita
I-
does go nuts though.
That's crazy.
I've
I
seen it
forgot
on
about
there.
that.
It was on that list. Yeah, the portable. That's basically what we want. Because that's like a PSP.
Well, there's the Portal, but you have to have Wi-Fi for it to work.
Oh.
I mean, shit. Most places have free Wi-Fi if you're out in public.
Well, but like you can get the PlayStation Portal. You can stream your PS5 game to it, but you have to be on your internet in your same house.
Well, that's just like my Xbox.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
could
what's
do that on my phone.
Yeah.
With my fucking Xbox remote. And shit.
But if I'm in my house, I'm gonna just play on my TV.
Yeah,
Not
there's no
gonna lie,
point.
I mean, I took a shit and I had a Rainbow Six game going, and I just threw my phone on the toilet, and that was pretty fucking sick.
That is pretty
That's
nice.
crazy.
So that's how you got here. You were in the middle of
Basically.
Wow.
Look at that piece of dog water right there.
I'd only get it for. Well, I guess I would say Silent Hill,
Spider-Man.
but
I
Silent
get it for
Hill's
Spider-Man and God of War. That's about it.
not- Spider-Man's
Well,
on
except
PC
they're
though,
all on
right?
I don't
Easy.
want a fucking PC.
Yeah, but for
I'm
those,
gonna pay all this money just to play with you and sweat your sweats. That's a great time.
I don't even play
That's
many
an
multiplayer
awesome
games
time, dude.
on PC. What do I play? Destiny 2, and sometimes Halo. Not recently.
You don't
You
be
still
gaming.
rocking-
You're not a gamer no more.
You still rocking the Xbox One?
I got the new one, X.
You got the Series X?
Yeah, Series X. That shit is fucking, bro. The top 4 games I played, it's got quick resume now, so I can just go exactly where I was
Oh,
in
yeah.
any game. I
You
gotta
can
go
go
through no
from
loading
game to
screens.
game.
Yes,
That is really
it's
cool.
you know how much a lifesaver that is? It's nuts. And then how it looks, I was so bad. I wasn't so bad, but I'm way better now at Battlefield, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six. This is the frame rate, man. I'm on your ass. Dude. Like it's just so good. What's poopy?
What's the GPU in the new Xbox? What's it? What's the performance like
I think
compared to
it's
like a?
5700.
You can turn it up too. I mess with it a little. I have it on 60
Or-
FPS, but I have a TV, so I definitely want to get a monitor.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should get like at least like 144 hertz.
Yeah,
It's
like,
crazy.
Maybe was they were thinking the Xbox One, it was a 5700 XT 6700 for Series X.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
I've been playing Insurgency Sandstorm.
How's that?
Pretty real. It's very real. It's insane.
Whoa.
It's what Siege wanted to be, but they fell to the man. That's what it is.
Siege is still getting
Siege is still
a lot of
good.
updates.
Siege is still good as fuck. That's the only game Ubisoft just listens to the community and does everything right, and then they make a game and it's so shitty, and it's like, you know what you're doing. You just wanted to be shitty and make some money.
Like the 20th Assassin's Creed.
Well,
right,
Ah,
like make it
that
just
kills
make it
my
good.
heart. Yeah.
It could be something crazy like Vikings, but make it good.
I mean, speaking of Ubisoft and making,
Far Cry.
bad games,
Oh.
they made Watch Dogs, right?
Yeah. They'd
That's the
learn from first
complete
one.
180 of what we were talking about with Rockstar. In like, I think Xbox One launch or something, they showed Watch Dogs,
Yeah.
and you still
Oh,
can't do
yeah.
any of the stuff they showed in the gameplay trailer for Watch Dogs, the announcement trailer. You can't do any of that stuff in any of their games.
Well, that's why they
still.
had to make it better.
It's a decade
with Watch
later.
Dogs 2.
You couldn't even do it in that.
Or the
True.
third. There's a third one, right?
No.
No.
Oh, I played both. I beat both. They're not. They're fun. They're like dumb fun because you can like hack, and
Yeah.
hacking's like fun. But driving a car is the craziest, shittiest thing ever. It's so clunky. You're like turning, and it's like.
I'd rather play Saints Row. That's just way better.
Not the new one.
Not the new one. Yeah.
Saints
obviously.
Row the third.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, I'll
The
play
third,
that.
Yeah.
the second one especially. But yeah, no, they're fucking.
Another game's it's rough.
Like
Assassin's
Far
Creed.
Cry 6, dude.
I just
That was the worst game I've wasted so much money on that piece.
Far
of dog
Cry
shit. I stayed
3?
up late for it to come out.
Oh.
Far Cry 3 was good.
Yeah, 4 is good, ish.
5's
5, I like
eh,
5, but the AI is dumb.
Yeah.
But
That's-
set in Montana, man, that shit was beautiful. No HUD, beautiful. But they spent all that money in 6 for that. I love Breaking Bad, but they wanted that stupid ass nigga from Breaking Bad. They wasted all the money on that dude, and then the rest of the game was just dog shit.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your suppressors, after like 5 shots, start making noise because they overheated. What the fuck? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Far Cry just fell off.
Heavy. It's that formula.
Sad.
Like they never changed the formula.
Yeah, it's the same with Assassin's
Most all
Creed.
Ubisoft games. Origins was good, but they just wanted to keep that formula.
Hot take. I didn't
Or-
like Origins.
You're crazy.
I didn't
Origin's
like
good.
it.
Only reason I like
I didn't like
Origins is
it.
because you never see Egyptian depicted that much or like that ever. We got
I-
the Scorpion King. That's it.
I know
That's
everyone liked
it.
Origins. Maybe I
Yeah,
should
but
play
you
it
fucking
again.
sucked fucking Spartans' dicks. Fuck that one. What's it called?
The
Odyssey?
Yeah, Odyssey was good.
That was way too long.
Odyssey was good though.
way too
The
long.
map
Origins
was
got
cool.
such a great story.
The problem with
It is different formula, so it's like,
I don't know. I used to have the opinion that I wanted a game to be at least 1-to-1 playtime to my dollar spent,
Yeah.
but I'm no
Touche.
longer in like middle school and high school where I'm like, okay, do I want a 200-hour game
No.
doing the same mechanics? Because it's like, if it's
Facts.
all unique experiences, that's one thing. But when it's like an Assassin's Creed
grind.
or a Far Cry, where it's like
Well,
there's 200 hours,
but
but
it's,
it's clearing
Well,
a
but
grinding.
you can't compare
Collect all the
these new
feathers.
ones to like Brotherhood and like Revelations.
Brotherhood,
Those were, like,
Revelations.
They fell off because we all fell off from the formula of like, I hit you with the sword, you're dead instantly.
But-
and then because that's when games started with the point
Yep.
system of how you die and shit.
You
Because we all
can-
got sick of that.
you
and
can
then-
pinpoint their downfall like after Assassin's Creed. It's with Far Cry. It's with all their games. There's like a point. It's
I
like
feel like Far Cry came back
microtransaction
with
started
5
and-
and then went straight down the hill.
I think Unity
is like the pinpoint.
Unity was the downfall of Assassin's Creed because you had an amazing run, Assassin's Creed 2
Wait,
to
wasn't
Black
Syndicate
Flag.
after Unity?
Unity was after
Yeah.
Black Flag. That was the
Where was
Paris one.
Syndicate?
Syndicate was after Unity.
I feel like Syndicate brought Unity back after the update, and then that's what brought Unity up.
Well,
Because Syndicate was kind of raw.
I never played Syndicate.
I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
dope, 'cause Unity was
Unity-
shitty as fuck. for a
Unity
while.
has like a huge player base right now.
Really?
'Cause that's the
yeah,
only
like
one you
in
can really
recent
play online.
in
Like,
this year, Unity people are like playing the shit out of Unity, and it's to like make a statement to like Ubisoft or something.
I liked Unity, but
It was super buggy, at
it was
launch,
super broken.
and it's.
like
I think
3.
it could still be broken, but I don't know if it is. But Unity has this weird following right now. For some reason.
Well, and then you have what's Skull and Bones, which is just
oh,
we
yeah.
made Assassin's Creed 4 as a MMO
Yeah.
and made it worse.
Oh, here we go. The release stuff. Okay. So yeah, Syndicate's after. Yeah, I think Black Flag was one of their best.
Black Flag was.
I mean,
that
everyone
and
talks
Rogue.
about it.
Black Flag and Rogue.
Rogue's like the
Because
2D
Rogue
one.
made everything in Black Flag a little better.
Rogue is the
Rogue-
360 one.
That was
with
right
the,
after
with
Black Flag.
Templar.
No,
It was-
Rogue's like I thought Rogue was
Yeah,
like
it's
the
right there.
mobile one.
No, Rogue is the 360 one with the Templar, and he is related to the guy from Black Flag.
I don't think I played Rogue then.
Yeah, Rogue. If you didn't have a 360,
you know
it was
Black
ju-
Flag got like what you're saying.
It was during the next gen consoles when they first came out. They were like, we want to put out a game for
True.
the new gen and the last gen. So they put out Rogue, and I think Black Flag on the one, and that was their way of like
Okay.
doing it
So,
for
Yeah.
both
'cause
consoles.
Unity was the first one on the Xbox One, so they must have put
Yeah.
Rogue out on
Yeah,
360.
yeah.
Because Rogue is like basically a one up to Black Flag.
Everyone likes
all
Rogue.
the mechanics and like it's a lot less shit. There's hella shit battles in Black Flag. Hard ones and it got
Yeah,
because
it's
so they took all that away and
How did I
left a little bit of shit mechanics.
completely miss?
you missed Rogue.
I missed
Bro,
Rogue.
It's a
you
good
can still play
story.
It still looks good too. It's a nice game.
The main character is
Kenway,
Kenway
something.
Yeah,
Kenway.
he's related to the guy from.
Is it Arthur Kenway?
I think it's 3 Black Flag and Rogue are all in relation. We're like,
Why is Arthur such a good story name?
I don't know.
I like how they have Mirage.
Wow,
as
really?
number 10.
It didn't age well. I'll say that. The graphics are ass.
Did anyone play Mirage?
No,
The new
I
one?
haven't played the
No, I'm gonna.
Jeremy has.
I always
Jeremy
wait
has.
till it goes on sale on Epic Games. They usually like slash the price,
The
and they give
quickest?
you like Epic Game like
I have
points.
Valhalla, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've played this game for hours tripping by myself without playing the story, just in the world. So I just have everything, and like, it's just like, fuck this story. Now that I have like everything,
Valhalla's a pretty game, but I think they could have done more with it.
I heard Valhalla's the worst
Well,
with
and
the
it is lore-wise.
repetitive, like
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and they like promised that they were gonna stop that post Odyssey, and they were like, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be new. We're not gonna have like that crazy go to the camp,
it's like-
fight the guys. All right, next camp. But they had that same
the
thing.
Viking lore is kind of.
It's weird. It's all weird.
Eh.
It's not what it
Hot
should have
take?
been.
Can I have a hot take real quick? You know what really bugs me? You know, I love my women and everything, but seeing women in Viking shows and games really is like, what are you doing?
Is it accurate though?
Are you saying like when with their like
there was no fucking
with
women
dreads?
fucking fighting anybody and shit.
Oh, yeah, that-
yeah, Vikings
it's
never look
weird.
like that either. They fucking ugly pieces of shit. They
Well, and
stunk. They were wearing shitty
I
clothes.
don't think they had like
Never
the
wore
braided
horns.
beards
No.
either.
Never wore
No.
horns either. That was
None of
never a
that?
thing. No.
Wow.
It's I know. I love how history we're getting. We should start talking history more.
You want more history?
We
Damn,
can-
I was
we
just
can
hit
hit some
some
history.
Assassin's Creed. That's my bread and butter.
I mean, I will. I'm gonna just throw out another video game. This has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay, we can.
Banjo Kazooie. You know, yeah, Banjo Kazooie, the original Dark Souls trilogy. But Lies of P. Either you play that?
No, is that?
That's the Pinocchio Souls game.
Is it
I
P?
feel like I've
Pie?
heard of-
Lies of-
I think I've heard of this.
Lies of P.
Is it P?
It's Lies of P.
You're saying pie. Magnum
I
PI.
think it's Lies of just P.
Why should we saying it
just
wrong?
the letter.
PP?
I mean, I've been wrong before. I used to think
This just came out this year.
last year.
Oh, I've seen.
Oh.
See, I've seen
Um,
this picture.
Were you thinking of
It's
Life of Pi, the movie? Okay,
yeah.
that's funny.
Lies of P. If you haven't played it, look at all those awards there.
Wow.
Oh wow. That
Game
one doesn't
best
count.
RPG of last year.
The Apple Store. doesn't
What?
count.
Players. It's got player's choice.
What's the premise here? What is it, like a Dishonored game?
Right.
It's
It looks like Dishonored.
it's got the
Dishonored
vibes of
was crazy.
Dishonored,
Uh huh.
but it's pretty much
Wait, go to that
Bloodborne.
picture. Why does that dude look like an action figure? Look at his joints.
Yeah, he's a puppet.
Okay.
You're playing as Pinocchio. You are a puppet.
Wait, so wait,
Oh.
is this that Pinocchio trailer game? You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where like you made Pinocchio and then you got like the razor mouth and shit.
No.
Okay, I don't think we're
No.
talking about the same thing.
No, you are Pinocchio.
Okay, we're definitely not talking about the same thing.
I didn't know.
And
That's
like
Lies of Pinocchio.
Yeah,
That's
so you're, like,
crazy.
Gaspucci's it's Gaspetto, whatever.
Her.
Just
whatever Geppetto. Yeah.
Geppetto. It's Geppetto.
Right there.
Geppetto.
You are a puppet created by Geppetto.
Wow, I read the
Called
book.
Web of Lies.
Have you seen the new Pinocchio horror game?
No.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
Look it up.
It is a thing.
Only thing
It's-
I'm
It's pretty intense. It's
only
fucking
only thing I'm gonna
intense.
say about Liza P. It's the
Um,
first Souls
Go to
clone
images.
that legitimately might be as good as
So-
the FromSoft games.
Oh, the second
So it's
one.
like
Yep, right
it's
there.
literally like
That's
Souls. Like
it
you,
right
you have like
there.
do you have like a fog wall type deal?
There's a
and-
video though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's got like a weird
This
parry
shit
system,
is fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
sort of like Sekiro has.
Oh, I didn't play it. I didn't play it.
But it's once you get used to it, like I went from playing Elden Ring to trying to play it, and it's like it's anytime you switch between like a
Yeah.
Souls game, the mechanics just make you feel stupid because
Yeah.
it's like these dodge windows are different.
You're gonna
Honestly,
like,
just go to
learn a whole new
images.
mechanic.
Just show what Pinocchio looks like.
Yeah.
It's
Only
like
thing
that, yeah, that big mouth, motherfucker. Yeah, that's the new Pinocchio.
Oh,
It's like you're the crew. What's the dad's name?
Geppetto.
Yeah, Geppetto. You're Geppetto, and then he comes alive and he's asking why isn't he like? It's
Is
pretty
this
fucking
because
crazy.
the IP or whatever is like
The IP's
released?
probably up now.
It's a pretty wild
I'm waiting for
game.
maybe the Pooh, the Winnie the Pooh people.
All you get is
we'll
like
make a movie.
lantern. You get a pair of scissors, and shit, so you can cut. If he gets close, you can cut his string. So he fucking.
Is it? Wow, that's cool.
That's a pretty dope ass game.
Yeah, I will
That's
say.
crazy.
In like the intro, like video trailer, we can watch it after this or something. But like, yo, you're just like, no, that shit's crazy, dude.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Definitely a little traumatizing. I've upped my
Maybe that-
horror game up.
Maybe
Oh,
that's why
man.
they made Lies of P, because
Yeah, that's probably why
it's up. Yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense.
I
Says
would
there mine,
highly recommend Liza P.
I see it on sale a lot. I'll
it's
get
on Game
into it.
Pass.
I'll definitely say that children ruined Five Nights at Freddy's. That shit could have
I
been
mean,
crazy.
The movie was
horrifying.
pretty good.
You watched
Sure.
it?
Movie's pretty good.
Movie is it's got some solid actors, but like,
Hmm.
could
Well,
have been better.
because
Could have been better.
it was only decent because there was good actors in it.
Could have been better though.
But I don't know. I'm an
I
enjoyer
feel like they
of
should have made it
movies.
an animated thing, like anime
Yeah.
type deal. Just
I'm
like
a
it shows
fan
the
of
real
movies
gore.
that are inherently bad. But if it's fun, I don't really care. I'm not gonna say
Oh.
it's
What do
a
you-
great
That's
movie.
that's a hot take, I think. Because
But if a
people like
movie's-
fun bad, but you
Yeah.
like bad. Like
Well,
you just
yeah,
like
'cause you gotta
bad
think, like-
movies.
I enjoy bad movies.
Wow.
Really?
Do you?
Like, but you don't be watching like horror movies though.
Well,
What? Yeah. Like what's
name a good horror movie because I don't think there is one.
You're
s-
outrageous.
the first
The
Silent
Evil
Hill.
Dead remake. Okay, the first
No.
Silent Hill is actually good as fuck.
It's actually so
So-
good. The
First-
second Silent
okay,
Hill
the
sucks.
second one's horrible.
There's
ass.
decent ones, but like
Rob
90
Zombie's Halloween. What?
Halloween is the most overrated horror movie of all time. Horrible
Have
character.
You seen Rob Zombie's take?
Is that the remake one?
Yeah, it's like in the past like 20 years.
Yeah, in past 20 years.
The
It's
OG,
different from the OG story.
Okay, the
It's
OG
completely
Halloween.
different from the OG story. I'm
Not
not gonna
good.
lie though. You know how they've been coming out with the newer ones, the older lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the second to the last one, and the last one they came out with. Not gonna lie, damn near made me cry. There's some brutal shit in those ones.
Yeah.
I love my horror movie. I hate those ones though. I hate the original
Ooh.
Halloween. Don't hate it. Hate love, but man,
I-
it was ugh.
I'm more of a fan of like the psychological horror.
Michael Myers is psychological, and the Rob Zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
because if you've seen Rob Zombie's movies, like House of a Thousand Corpses,
Yeah.
fucking all
There-
that shit, like, oh, he gets
There-
crazy.
there are
with
some
Michael
good-
Myers.
There are some good horror movies, but like
Conjuring.
most of them,
No.
You're crazy.
most of them are
You're
just
crazy.
bad movies.
You're crazy.
99% of horror movies are just
No.
bad.
You don't gotta know.
And
I
not
gotta
even in a
watch
fun
that.
I
way.
mean,
It's like
It's
the
not
characters
supposed to
are
be
just
fun.
Yeah. Okay. Why am I watching the movie then? It's supposed to be fun. I get it's a horror movie, but I should still enjoy being scared.
No, you gotta.
Do you-
no.
are there
I
any?
don't get scared.
any? You've never,
No, not really.
even as a kid,
Dude, I would. I
Well, I
watched
don't
like
get
Chucky as
scared.
a kid.
I was
and,
scared
Enjoyed it.
from like the
Yeah, same.
The Ring as a kid. Like that was good. That was they
See,
they
yeah,
did
that's
it. They
like
pulled
mad
it off.
I
It's-
like that.
The Ring's scary when I was 5.
You're
Okay.
crazy.
But if I
you
watched
gotta
it now,
put yourself like
it would
in
have
those
no effect
shoes
on
if you
me.
watch horror movies. It's basically to like, yeah, like you gotta take your imagination outside the box.
You gotta be in it.
Quit being a freaking weeb for a second and
Hey.
fucking watch this shit.
Well, are there any like horror movies you do like?
Right.
They're good.
There's gotta be something, dude.
Is there at least one?
You can't tell me there's.
Or
not.
okay, what's your favorite?
Saw? You
bad-
don't like Saw?
What's your
Saw's
favorite
good,
bad movie?
but that's a psychological horror.
I think
It's still
Saw's
horrible.
fun bad though. I
Saw's
wouldn't-
fun bad.
Like I think,
It's
like,
not. The new one is.
but it's not
What
like
are you talking about?
because it's like sequely and it's like you know.
You know how serious the original Saws are? What are you talking
maybe
about?
the
That's
original,
fun.
but like once it started getting repetitive,
There's only
it's
one
like-
that's funny, and it's the new one. And there's like 8 of them.
I don't know.
It's just once a horror genre becomes a genre instead of a
Well,
standalone. I think
true.
that's when it's like, what we get it. You
Nope.
know,
It's like Evil Dead. Nope. Can't say that.
I will say
Evil Dead is insane.
the only person who makes good horror movies, Jordan Peele.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
facts.
There we go. Yeah, Up.
You know who I've
Up?
always
No,
wanted
we
to
said
make
that
Up.
up.
We said Up.
We
last
went
time.
over
It-
this.
It's
before.
not Up. It's don't.
Don't.
No,
No,
don't look up
that's-
as a Netflix.
that's the other one.
It's Nope. It's Nope. That's
Nope.
what it is.
I was gonna say,
No.
I heard dope. I was like, okay.
Don't
'Cause
look.
there's
Don't look
Up,
up is
there's
the
Up,
Alien movie.
There's Don't
That's
Look
on
Up.
Netflix. Yeah,
I feel like
They're
Quentin
all-
Tarantino needs to make a horror movie.
I think he's
That the way he makes
no, I
movies
don't know.
and how like
He's only making one more.
Yeah,
well, that's what he said
Supposedly.
with Django.
Well, yeah, he says that all the
He
time.
says that with every freaking movie he makes. And then a couple years go by, there's some good movies that comes out. He's like, okay, let me come
He can't
back real
retire.
quick.
But he was supposed to make a Star Trek movie.
and he never. He just.
I mean, Star Trek. Yeah, I'm good. That's
I
not-
mean,
I'd rather
personally,
watch Star Wars. In that
if you've
same
never
time.
watched Star Trek:
I've
The Next
seen Star Trek.
Generation,
I've seen the old
Big
Star
fan.
Trek. I've seen
Big
the
fan
first
over here.
interracial kiss on TV. All that bullshit.
I've never watched Star Trek either.
Okay.
You're not missing shit.
Here's the
dude.
thing. The OG Star Trek, OG Star
Fucking
Trek is good.
Nunu.
but it's hard to rewatch. If you watch Star Trek: The Next Generation with fucking Patrick Stewart, is that the dude?
Mhm. Yeah.
Sir
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
American
so,
Dad.
So back to the horror movies.
Yeah, well, I want
So
to.
you don't get scared at all?
No.
No.
I mean, same. I more or
Okay.
less get rushed.
So like, if we go to the Conjuring house and stay in the Conjuring house, you're not gonna get scared.
I think I'd be completely fine.
Do you?
Okay,
Is this
that's
like
whole crazy
a-
pod. That's okay.
Yeah, do you believe in like
you
haunt,
can't
like
stay in it, can
spirits
you?
and
yeah,
ghosts
yeah,
and
you
shit,
can
or
rent it.
I
like
already
is that
know
why?
in
Like
it.
it. Like if you don't, is that why? Because you're like, this is fake.
I'd
and
imagine
I can see
No.
past
in
it.
the room.
I mean, I think there's presences for sure. Like
Okay.
there's some stuff in the universe
Mhm.
that
You know what's confusing though about the whole Conjuring thing and
Mm.
everything? Like, so like all this big witchcraft and shit and hauntings and all this. None of this really happened to like. Most of this is like United States stuff or like Mexico. All that like real haunting shit is United States and Mexico. Like there ain't nothing like that. There is like Amazon and all that, but like
no, like the Conjuring stuff,
crazy
they said
shit.
The spirit started in like Transylvania or something, because that's where the nun. or,
true,
like,
but then it
around
ended
that,
up
yeah.
here. You know, like I feel
Well,
like
it started-
I'd say from like the 1900s up, like it's been like United
I mean,
States.
I would say supernatural stuff does seem more common in America, but we also only have the
Well,
perspective
Mexico,
of being
too.
from America.
Well,
That's true.
there's like a lot of demons and spirits and stuff in like Asian
Romania.
cultures, like ancient Asian.
That's yeah. There is. There
True.
is.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. We only know the Western.
Yeah, our shit. Our
perspective.
crazy
I want to.
shit.
I'm trying to understand your horror
Mark don't
movie
be
thing.
watching scary movies. He be.
I think
frightened.
I'll agree with this.
don't know.
The horror movies in the past like decade, even like I don't know,
No,
20
you're
years,
crazy.
like fell
Crazy.
off.
Crazy.
Sinister is the
'Cause
best.
You're not watching. You're
like
dumb.
horror
You
movie
think
in like the
you're-
past
What the what?
20.
No, you ain't watched no horror
See,
movies.
Just listen,
You
all
watched
right?
like 5 horror movies.
Give me
It's
a
a good
chance to
one.
explain myself.
Okay, it's top 20 though.
Okay, give your explanation.
Sinister compared to like a Conjuring movie because they came out like kind of similar
Honestly, they're the
times.
same exact premise.
No,
Definitely.
no, because
Definitely.
Conjuring.
The demon. takes the weakest person in the house and then makes that person inflict damage.
Yeah, but then you have
But
this.
The Conjuring was never really murder.
Yeah,
Sinister
exactly.
got deep. With
Sinister
that
got
shit.
deep, and it got really like dark. But
Yeah,
Conjuring is
Sinister
like,
was
oh, there's
crazy.
the ghost
Both
world.
Sinister, the
We-
first and second.
We gotta go to the ghost world, guys. We gotta fucking hook up to the shit. And it's like, what am I watching?
See, that's why Insidious was always stupid to me. But I'm not gonna lie, Conjuring, there was just instances in that where like the demon be fucking with you. I'm like, dude, there's no way you wouldn't be fucking shit your pants, bro.
What for the?
With the Conjuring,
Yeah.
mostly just the first.
yeah,
one, not
real
the
life.
other ones.
But it took me out when they were like when they made
Annabelle was
more.
kind of Annabelle was good, but it was believable. I was like, I kicked that bitch in the face. 'cause
I don't
it's
think
bad.
I watched. I heard Annabelle was good because the director
It is
made
good.
like look up the director of Annabelle.
He
He
made-
made like other movies I've seen that
He
are
made
like
The
really
Conjuring
good.
And Insidious.
Well, that's
I'm pretty sure.
no. I
Yeah,
think
that's the same
no.
director.
It's the same director.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I heard Annabelle was good.
And they're all three connected.
Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's a psychological horror movie you might like. Then, it's on Netflix.
Oh, this dude directed Joe Dirt.
What is
No wonder he made a good horror movie.
it?
Ain't it? Yeah, this nigga fucking live.
Look up The Ritual. That's a psychological horror movie. You would like. You're like an A24 like.
I
Those
do
are like
like-
psychological
I do like
horror.
A24.
Yeah, like Midsummer's like psychological horror. Rituals like that.
Midsummer is good.
You know, a movie was definitely overhyped, and I finally watched it, and it was the stupidest thing in my life.
What?
Hereditary. Dumb.
Hereditary.
Yeah,
Dumb.
I agree.
People just fell in love with a girl eating a bird's head off. Woohoo.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Maybe this is just my problem.
You should have been watching your. Okay, I'm not gonna get crazy. Watching your child. Okay.
I don't mind horror movies. I just think most of them have such horrible plots that it pulls me out of it. Where it's
yeah,
like-
it's
it's
tough.
like,
Have you ever seen an
this
Evil
is just
Dead?
not what anyone in the actual situation would be doing.
But have you seen an Evil Dead?
I've seen Evil Dead.
The old one?
I've seen the old ones.
Have you seen the newer one?
I haven't seen the new one.
Okay, the new one's good, but the remake they made in 2010, Doc.
How do you, what
Still,
about
to this day is one of the most impacting horror movies I've ever had. in
what
my
about
life.
The Thing?
Thing's good.
The Thing's
I didn't see
good.
the original.
Nah,
There's a
it's not as-
remake.
Nah, it's way more impactful.
You've never seen the original?
No, I've seen the
See,
remake.
the thing's not crazy to me because, like, our generations, we've been subjected to so much crazy shit.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
not
not
even crazy.
scary in today's standards.
Not like scary, but even outrageous to see. I'm just like, dude, a girl falling into a vat of heroin needles is crazier in Saw to me than that movie.
I mean, I would agree.
or like, have you ever watched like the original Friday the 13th? Jason was never like the killer. It was always his mom. He was never the star of Friday the 13th.
Right.
And like watching those and like those are like the first movies depicted where like if you see someone get like an axe thrown at their face, like you see it like go in their face. Like they didn't really have much. Like, have you seen The Shining? They said that was scary. That movie
wasn't-
is
yeah.
not what
But for the time,
The Shining is
it's
weak.
like
is
in
big
comparison.
weak. It's mad weak.
It's not even the scariest. Like
you can appreciate it after like
It's
the
not even the-
directing and all that, and
Yeah.
the score and shit.
it's not.
But
It's not even the scariest
Yeah.
King movie.
I went into this iceberg of horror movies, and I've been like dabbling in that the past couple years, and like it's honestly fucked me up a little. But like it's crazy. Like people want to be all yada yada and all that, but like honestly, it gets down to like basically you just watching people like get murdered on the dark web or some shit. It is like it's not even movies at that point. Like it's I've seen a lamp shoved down a lady's like throat.
Wait,
It is crazy movies. Like,
wait. Like in a movie, or is this real?
this is a movie, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's like
But like
indie horror or something.
imagine indie, but like times 10.
I would say the one thing nice about horror movies is they always have a low budget, so it's like you can pump them out, people are going to see them, and if they'll always make their money back, and then if they are successful, you make a lot of money. But then at the same
You're not wrong
time,
there, though.
they somehow manage to have at least one or two really good special effect scenes and still do that somehow with a super cheap budget. Because yeah,
Nah.
they'll be killing people or like a demon's possessing someone
Yeah.
and just their body's getting deformed, and they're somehow doing that with like $1 million budget.
Yeah, what was the clown one that just came out? The
Oh, It?
really no. The new
Oh, Terrifier.
Terrifier,
I'm not gonna
Terrifier
lie,
2.
The only reason that movie's so
It's
big
huge
is just
now.
because how gruesome the deaths are. In the
Yeah, it's like
Well, that's-
special effects and
I'm not gonna lie though.
it's the roots.
What's the
I
budget
was
of that
about to
movie?
say.
Anthony?
The first one was super low, but the second one they actually had a budget, and now they're making a third one because the second one did so well.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
And what's
And then
the
they
second
Popped off with the
That's
second.
a fucking. That's a
What's-
car.
It's kinda,
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
It's super low,
So-
super indie.
The first one,
Very
35
disturbing.
To 55,000 budget. Box office made 420,000.
Yeah.
What's the Terrifier 2?
Oh, it's
Definitely
much
more.
bigger.
Yeah, that was a big movie.
You got the
It was really
hyperlink
good.
on the screen. You had the hyperlink up.
It's actually really funny. The second one.
Yeah, see, I'm not watching a horror movie.
Yeah,
to
look at
laugh.
that.
Oh man.
15.
It's still not much, but
Horror
Wait, what's the new
movies-
one? How much is the new one?
This is the.
This
If
is
they
it,
Made
this is
that
it.
much money.
yeah, this is the new one.
Yeah.
This is the
So-
second one, isn't it?
This is the second one. There's
There's a
not a
third
third
one
one yet.
coming out.
Yeah, yeah. That I don't think
It's
they
being
have.
made right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
that
I don't know what information they have on.
that
on
was
the
for
third.
Terrifier 2.
Well, let's get it. It's coming out. It's already made. Like it's coming out soon.
No.
I promise you, it's coming out soon.
It says it
I've
said
seen
2023.
trailers for it already.
It said
The third one?
2023.
Mm-hmm.
I mean 2024. My bad.
No way.
Yeah, it comes out this year.
I paid too much.
Is your 3 not working?
Yeah. See.
When's
October.
October? There's a what?
He said, "What?"
Wow.
October 11th.
Honestly, you gotta
Damn.
appreciate. I mean, I didn't watch the first
mean,
one,
They stepped it up.
but
They
the
went 35,000, 250,000, made 15 mil. Now they put 2 mil into this budget. I mean, you only go up there.
that's a way to enjoy horror movies is like special effects and like how much they put into like the classics and stuff.
Yeah, it comes
it's
down
like
to the actors too. I'd say, and like
yeah,
dialogue.
yeah. It's not like known actors in horror movies most of the time, and it's like it's just I don't know. It's like a way to make like a fun
No,
indie
they're really
movie.
they're fun movies.
Yeah, and if you don't get scared, I don't think that's as long as you're like this is your respect. I don't know, like the special effects and how much detail they put into killing somebody. That's like a way to watch them and be like, this is pretty fucking cool. But Nope,
Gosh,
was
guys need
actually
to- you guys need to
really
watch Rob
good.
Zombie's movies.
I watched like Halloween.
Nope was.
Nope was good.
I wouldn't say it's a
because
horror
it was
movie.
recorded on
I'd say it's
IMAX.
a thriller. Has a thriller.
I think it's
If
both.
if I don't see blood, it's a fucking.
Nope was
thriller.
both.
Nope. I would say is a thriller.
Definitely a psychological thriller. Definitely not a horror movie.
Yeah, it's kind of
Science
both
fiction
because it's
horror.
still like scary. Like
What's the other ones he made? Nope, Us,
Us
and
Get Out.
and Get Out.
I say Get Out more horror than fucking Nope.
No, Get Out was
No.
psychological as
Yeah.
shit because the guy was like
Get Out.
I feel like all of
drugs.
his stuff are pretty psychological.
they,
Even Us, like, yeah. Cause like, did you see Us?
I didn't watch
Okay,
Us.
okay, I can't spoil it. Then.
But I don't.
I'll tell
I
you
don't
what
care.
though.
This is
Oh,
a
you don't care? Wait, what's the newest one he came out with? It was Us, ain't it?
No, it's Nope. Well, it
aliens?
looks
With
like
the
Monkey
aliens?
Man was
Monkey
the
Man.
very newest, which I hear
No,
mixed things on.
Not that, but with
But-
the alien, with aliens.
Yeah, it was
There's
Nope.
Okay, you never seen Us?
Mm-mm.
Crazy.
You haven't seen Us?
No,
Us?
I watched Get Out, and then I watched.
Us is
Yeah,
pretty much it's
It's
similar to
self-explanatory.
Get Out.
that's
if you
what I
read,
figured.
if you read like the description, that's exactly what it is. Like you're not missing anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Get Out and Us are pretty much.
it
I
is
mean-
good though. Like with his crazy twists and shit, it is a good movie. But like it's not
Yeah.
too crazy. I'd
They're
say.
pretty much they're very similar premises for movies.
Yeah.
Just
I'm not gonna lie though. Like Get Out, bro. When that came out, and I seen that in theaters, that was just that was a different time.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why I
for
miss going to the movies. and
time
shit
it-
would feel
Well,
like that.
that's 2017. So it's when like
That's a year I graduated. That's crazy.
I think Get Out, yeah, it paved a way for like psychological horror. Like after that, there was so many movies that like dabbled into psychological like horror.
You guys know what
after that.
Candyman is?
I have not watched that.
No.
So Candyman is like, so you know Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Candyman's like the original. Like you say his name 3 times in the mirror. Big old niggas go show behind you with a hook. I swear to God, that's exactly what it is. And he'd be like, he had something with bees and shit too. He'd be like, fuck with get bees with you and shit. It's crazy, bro. That was a crazy ass horror movie in the 90s, bro. People was scared as shit of that motherfucker.
That's crazy.
I didn't know he remade that though. That's kind of crazy. This is like one of the first horror movies was Candyman. Like,
yeah, I've
like with,
definitely
like, a
I know
person-
of Candyman, but this is gonna be a crazy pivot. But I thought about this the other day.
I don't even know when
and-
the original came out.
How
80s?
many like international laws did the old guy in Up break when he just? I mean, he didn't get any zoning permits. He just, I mean, he didn't get
he didn't need no
he didn't
permit.
get-
It was his house.
he didn't get
Chicago.
clearance.
He was in
from
a
the-
no-fly zone for
Yeah, dude.
probably a lot of
You're telling
it.
me you could just fly to another country?
It was
Multiple.
before
He flew
9/11.
over multiple countries.
It was before 9/11.
Is it?
I'd imagine so.
I
And
mean,
he like kidnapped a little boy.
yeah, you definitely. Okay.
But I mean, like,
Chat GPT's
obviously
telling
the little
us.
boy's parents didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. So aviation laws,
So really,
custom and
who's
immigration
at fault
laws,
here?
EPA laws, and endangerment and public safety laws, property laws. Yeah, I mean, like he had to have committed multiple felonies doing that.
I mean, but they're not bad felonies.
I mean, he probably would have got convicted with less felonies than Trump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the
Yeah,
only
defi-
crazy one
yeah,
to me on there,
yeah.
the only crazy one is environmental and public safety. That's all the other ones are fucking stupid.
I like this.
That's facts.
6 felonies?
At least 6 international.
I think if you end up
laws.
getting enough felonies, they turn into like other shit.
dude,
Like
Well,
it-
that's also
you just get.
like international. Like that's
It's even worse.
That's
not
fucking
counting
huge.
like
That's
every
everywhere.
state that he flew over.
That's everywhere to go.
Every country that he flew
Yeah.
over. This is just
That's how
international.
fucking
It's
FBI wanted
because
me.
wasn't he from like? Didn't they start in like Chicago or something?
Somewhere,
Oh.
New York, something like that. Some city.
I mean, it has to be like New York or Chicago because Chicago, I think, has more skyscrapers than every city in America combined except for New York or something like that.
And he just.
Like Ohio has like 9 skyscrapers or something, and we have like the 6th most as a state in America.
Hey, that's fine. I'll take it.
Illinois, like, I don't think people realize how big Chicago is compared to every other city in America, except for like
True.
New York.
True. It is.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
But
Chicago's
I feel like
bigger
also
than
Chicago's like they don't have counties like that, all like that.
it's just Chicago.
Yeah, it's like like it's just Chicago.
It's just
Because that's how
Chicago.
Columbus is. Columbus is just Columbus. There's not
Yeah.
like fucking. It's not sectioned off really. It's just all Columbus. Like Chicago, they got like there's the West Side, like and all that bullshit. If you look at the map,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's
I
a
have
lot
to
of
pee.
stuff.
yeah. I think we.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at a good point. to-
Honestly, yeah.
I feel good.
For our first
what,
casties,
what are we at right here?
Wow.
Wow.
Better than 27 minutes from our last.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I swear it was like
It felt like
45, 50.
almost. Yeah.
no,
But-
no.
Ga-
It
I
felt
would've-
like that long.
I would have
Watching it,
gambled.
I'll tell you that.
I would have bet on it being at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it posted, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm not gonna lie. The beginning, mad awkward. Mad awkward. It was awkward for like 4 minutes. The whole intro was awkward.
It was 3
It was like-
years after, you know, you gotta get your
We had to break
toes
the
wet.
rust off.
guys. I was
We're
back at it. Bitch. Oh, I can't wait till fucking motherfuckers watch this.
And he's just like, oh man.
How did
I want to know how many people watch it and how many people listen to it. I know more people listen than watch, but like,
Yeah, maybe
you just can't see me flicking.
I think
Just
this
put
is
a comment down in the
right.
comment
Give
section
me a
below.
comment.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Whoever got the best joke will be shouted out.
Top
Ha-
comment.
How do you guys feel about this? On the website, we add like a forum.
We have a website.
Whoa.
Did you
Yeah.
catch that?
By we,
It's
you
been a
mean
couple
me.
years, dog.
I don't know how to do that.
Well,
oh no.
We'll figure it out.
we'll,
We'll figure it out.
figure it out
ChatGPT.
together.
Offer
Or we
y'all.
just have a Discord.
Whoa.
Hey, give us some comments of what you want to hear us talk about, what music
Yeah.
you want to hear us talk about.
We can.
We
We're
got this
not
whole
gonna
Drake
fucking
beef, you know,
reinvent the
we
wheel
could have
here.
talked about. Well, we'll get to that next
Drake
time.
is a bitch, so
He is. Hey, Kendrick, they not like us. Okay, scratch that. That's copyright.
the problem, the
You're
problem
saying it.
really with Drake is that, like, I've been to Toronto,
Yeah.
and if he really grew up in Toronto, it's impossible not to be cultured. And Drake, he grew up in the
Culture
suburbs.
vulture.
He has no culture. He
And he's
can't
trying to steal
relate.
it from everybody and take the shine. But he's not even from the States. Why are we giving all
He's
these
not from the
shine?
States, and he can't relate with black people.
Yeah.
That's really what it
Yeah.
is. He's
That whole Kendrick Lamar, they not
It's
like
just-
us.
he-
That's what that is.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't get black culture, and he wants to.
and he went and he tries to put up. Drake tries to act so hard nowadays. You bitch. You never fucking. You don't shoot guns. You don't do none of that. So quit acting like you
No,
do.
dude, Drake was a
Quit
drama
acting like
kid.
you killed X. It's not a conspiracy. You're too big of a pussy. That's why you didn't
Wow.
shoot it, dude.
Did-
Oh my god, we could go on about Drake all day.
Drake tries to
Fucking
act like
Canada. What the
he's MC
fuck?
Hammer,
Canada,
and he's not.
Canada.
MC Hammer.
MC Hammer's a fucking G, and he will shoot you in the face. That's
MC
fact.
Hammer. MC
He-
Hammer.
bro.
MC Hammer is what Drake wants to be, where it's like he's nice for white
Holy
people,
shit, I'm so proud
but he's
of your
hood.
perspective on this. Because how do you know that?
But he's
That's
not.
Crazy.
he's not
dude.
MC Hammer. MC Hammer was putting hits on people, and then he'd go on the Tonight Show and be like, "Yeah, I love people."
I love the demographic of this.
Yeah,
This is great.
and but then
Fa-
you talk
fucking-
shit about
ah.
MC Hammer, and he would sick motherfuckers on you.
You know this, Mark.
No.
You know this.
No.
You could come to his city. without fucking with
If you
it.
talk shit about MC Hammer,
you gonna have some niggas at your door, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to God. That
you better be
motherfucker's
taking that
scary.
back. You don't diss MC Hammer.
Fuck. Just like us, you know. Talk shit about leg room. You gonna need some leg
And,
room.
and that's the other thing. Drake's up in Toronto trying to start beef with the West Coast rappers. Like, you don't do that.
Actually, any rapper,
Well,
unless it's
no,
Lil
you don't.
Pump, you ain't
well,
got
but
no fucking.
well, yeah, any rapper. But
Not gonna lie though. That little snippet that's never gonna come out of Drake, that new one that's on like TikTok and shit of him singing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit goes fucking nuts, dude. I
You
did
sent
send
it to
you.
me, and I listened, and I was trying to find
That's
it.
not a. It's a real song, but it's never gonna come out.
Was
His
it?
and Lil Yachty
Was
song.
it before the stuff?
It's before all this. But they
Just release it.
also,
He released a new
but
song.
No. Somebody else owns like the rights to it.
Ah.
They just like were fucking around with it, and yeah, there's like a whole thing.
It's not like he's gonna get. He's not canceled. Like he's gonna just keep going, making music and stuff.
oh well,
yeah, but
I
mean,
think-
it just looks bad.
It just looks really
like
bad.
Juice World and Lucid
Yeah.
Dreams, he stole that technically, so he's never made any money off Lucid Dreams
Whoa.
because it's a
it's a
what's that old rock
sample.
star's name? Bob.
Bob Bart. Bob.
No,
Bob.
you remember that song fucking that Diddy made about fucking Biggie? I'll be missing you.
No. What the fuck, dude? You're the guy. I don't know. I have no
We need
idea.
a music cast too.
We're gonna.
Music
This is a
cast would be-
whole
We need-
separate pod
I know.
about
oh yeah.
like rapper beef and
Nah,
Okay.
We're going crazy.
Okay.
there's a rabbit hole to go down
We
with
can talk
this.
about Linkin Park, everything, dude.
This is. I think this is gonna turn into a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, this could turn into.
But-
I think we should save it for the
Yeah,
next.
we should save it. We should
We'll,
save it.
we'll
This
just
is-
end it on MC Hammer's a G and Drake's a bitch.
Actually, drink more water.
Yeah, drink more water. Water's great for you.
Slurp, slurp. Thanks for watching,
All right.
guys.
Yeah, don't be a
Bye.
bitch
We'll
and
see
listen to the next one.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.